All right. Is it in there? Okay. All right. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Tarot. It's November 17th. I am starting, this is the first day, I am starting a mini series. I'm going to break down the tarot. So if anyone wants to learn how to do it, I'm going to give you the, common symbolisms of the cards, meanings that I sometimes associate with them, so you guys can like slowly learn how to do this yourself. Anyone can do this. Like it's not, it's there, and there's no wrong way to do it, which is the great thing. You just, whatever comes to you is what the answer is, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, so I figured I would start with the card. Sorry, I'm moving around. Oh, I'd start with the card that, to me, is the first thing. A lot of people and a lot of books and a lot of stuff like that, they always put the Magician first because he's number one in the deck. Which, I mean, that's a good place to start usually, I guess, at number one. But to me, before you're the Magician, you're a fool. And that's, in any way you look at it, in real life and the tarot, you haven't learned enough lessons to be a magician. So you're a fool. So I always, consider the Fool the first card. It's the first card, it's the last card. That's what it is. Let's see. The Fool is a wonderful card. I always love it. It might not be a wonderful card if you're not someone who doesn't like change. If you don't like newness, if you don't like unexpected things happening, then you probably aren't going to be a huge fan of this card. But I am. I love seeing this, especially in the middle of a reading when you're, knee deep in a lot of shit, and this card comes out. It's like a breath of fresh air because that means that you're starting over. The stuff that's going on does not matter anymore, which is wonderful. Common symbolisms. If you look at the card itself, he's pretty free spirited, obviously. The world is his oyster. He's still just starting out, so he's not really come into contact with, the tower energy or the moon or, those sorts of things he's going to have to overcome. He's just starting out. So, he's going to be pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, right? He doesn't have much that he's taking. Could mean not a lot of baggage. It could mean, starting over with nothing. Depending on where it is in the tarot reading, that's how you would read that. Let's see. Cool little fact about the Fool, actually. It's number 0, but 0 actually represents God force. And in ancient times, the number 0 was also sometimes represented by the number 22. And I don't know if any of you are into numerology. I am, like, huge into it. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay? So 2 plus 2 equals 4. 22. Break it down. 2 plus 2, it equals 4. 4 represents basically manifestation on the earth plane. So the way I see the Fool is kind of like as the spirit of God linking with 4 man. Okay, so this would be incarnating into the earth plane in this time and space. That's how that breaks down to me. But, cool fact, the more you know. Now you know that 0 used to mean 22. I'm not sure why you would need to know that. You probably don't, but, I thought it was cool. Cool little tidbit. All right, I'm not trying to make this series like real long. I just want to do like a quick, about the card and move on to the next one. When you're starting out with anything, usually things are pretty sunny. You're optimistic. You know, you feel like nothing's gonna go wrong. You ever like start like a new, I don't know if any women are watching, but like you go on Pinterest, you know, and like you see this awesome tutorial or something, you're like, ah, that looks great. And then you do it and it does not turn out anything like what it's supposed to. That's because you started out like this and then you got some experience doing it and you realized, oh, it's not really like that. That's kind of what this is. He hasn't done anything yet. He's still like in the, I'm gonna go do this thing, and I'm not gonna really plan much. I'm just gonna go do it. You know, it'd be the equivalent of, you know, a young guy backpacking through Europe. You know, you got all the stickers on there, maybe got some sort of instrument strapped to him. That's this guy. Just free spirited, lighthearted. Just a really great card. I love it. I think it's a great card. You know, wanderer, likes to roam around. So, but you know, the sun is shining. So it's, to me, it's always a very positive card. Even in reverse, I still read this as a very positive card because regardless if something, you know, is ending, something is ending, which means something will begin. You can't have an ending without a new beginning. And usually whatever you're, you know, starting new is going to be even better than what it was. So you should welcome change in your life. You should welcome newness because that's how we grow. That's how we evolve. You'll never get to number one. You'll never get to the magician if you're always stuck being a fool, you know? So open yourself up. All right. That's all I'm going to do about this one. Pretty self-explanatory. I will have another one tomorrow. Tomorrow I will start with number one. So tomorrow will be the magician. Another really great card. I'm going to probably say that about every card in the deck. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, this is going to be, just for right now, just the major arcana, which is the major cards of the tarot. I'm not going to do the suits, the wands, swords, you know, all that. I'm not going to do that until after the major arcana is done because this is something that you really need to kind of get a grip on before you can learn the lower levels of the tarot. So we'll start with the major and then we'll work our way down, maybe doing a suit at a time. All right, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell whoever you want to tell. Visit me at my website, divinedestiny.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Divine Destiny Tarot 1111. You can go to my website, get a reading. You can order some cool jewelry, you know, whatever you want. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that you guys like this series. I think more people should read tarot. You know, especially if you're the kind of person that has a bit of a logical mind and you like to have proof, because that's what I like. It's giving you proof. Like, you're not just like thinking like, and you're having this shit come in your head and you're like, oh, maybe no. Like, you have like a card to back it up. And I have been reading tarot so I've been doing it since I was 12. So over 19 years now, I've been consistently learning and reading tarot. It's one of my favorite things. I could do it for hours and I wouldn't even realize that I'm doing it for hours. So, I mean, I've gotten to a point where I'm so intuitive with it, I can almost call what card's going to be next. It's, you really can get into a vibe with it, and it's really cool. It's such a cool thing to do. And there's no wrong answer. You can't do it wrong. It's whatever you see. You tap into what's inside of you and you listen to what's inside of you, you won't get it wrong. So, all right. Oh, I'm gonna have eventually, when I get like probably when I'm done, like at least with the major arcana, I'm gonna have a tarot giveaway. I'll probably do a box tarot set, you know, so whoever's been following the tarot to learn it, I'm gonna be giving away a tarot card set, so that way you can actually practice and it'll get you started on your way. I love introducing people to tarot. I think it's something that's very you know, therapeutic. It's very healing, spiritually. You know, you get to really look inside of yourself. And I mean, I showed my little sister tarot, and she is rocking and rolling. She does readings all the time. She's really good. You should check her out, Darling D Tarot. She's on YouTube, and she also has Instagram, Darling D. I believe Darling D Tarot or Darling D. But she's awesome, and I love her so much. So go check her out. All right, that's it. Okay, I hope everyone has a really good day. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was insightful. If it wasn't, yeah, I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you. Have a good day.